the biggest thing that we look for was simplicity of use, that we could get people on board and using it more effectively. We come from another ERP solution, which was a total disaster for us, wasn't implemented well, didn't suit our needs. We couldn't get anyone trained up to be proficient in it in any reasonable time frame. So we needed something that we could bring people in, get knowledgeable, get proficient on a reasonable basis. And NetSuite's able to do that for us. So that was our biggest thing. But then also to be able to grow with us as we start as coming from an R&D company, moving into manufacturing. We're going to be over 3 continents, sales in the millions and tens of millions of dollars. So we need a solution that was going to be able to grow with us. And so that's what NetSuite is for us, is that solution that's going to be able to take us from zero and run with us right up to being $1 billion company. Well, I think the big piece is it gives us a lot of the KPI indicators. So when you land on the dashboard and right away you're able to identify, create key information. I'm not having to dive into layers and layers of reports to get what I need. I can set it up, configure it, and then every time I log in, I see it there. So that's probably one big thing. The other thing is it brings together all these different pieces together into one ecosystem. I'm not having to get 20 different integrations to make it functional. It works just on its own. And then if I do need to, there are partners that work really well with integration. So if there is something that works well, I can bring it in, but I don't have to at the same point in time. So those are a couple of big things that are really helpful. Yeah, I think some of it is in terms of some of the reporting. Some of the reporting is really great out of the box. Some of the save search features require a bit more work to get set up and configured and operating. It'd be nice if there was a few more pre-built ones that would be really helpful there in some different industry segments. So that would just help to make things a bit easier. Like the fact that it's there and I can configure to get information is great, but I still have to have someone who feels comfortable setting all those up, and that can take some time. Right now, I'd say a good solid 10. So, our context is manufacturing, and, for us, managing our inventory is really important. That's probably one of our biggest business challenges. So any business that's having to look at that, it's a great fit for, startup companies that don't need a massive solution at early stages. It's really great because you can scale. You're not having to worry about redesign. So those are a couple of really good use cases. I haven't really encountered anything where I'd say it's not a great fit yet. So I don't really have an answer for that one. So Microsoft Business Central is the system that we're currently using and transitioning away from. And then I've used QuickBooks, Sage, and their various products there. Those are the key ones I've kind of worked with on a regular basis for proper ERP systems. Well, the reason why I'm with NetSuite is because obviously it beats out those other options quite considerably. It gave us the whole ecosystem that gave us everything we needed. I didn't need a dedicated, administrator whose full-time job is to deal with it like our current system would need to really be useful. I can find people or train people how to use it right away. So for us, that really beats it out. Compared to like the Sage and QuickBooks, where we were looking at it from a perspective of, we can find people who are experts in those fields. They don't scale up to the size that we need, as we're going to really quickly go from a R&D company into doing tens of millions of dollars a year in revenue and activity. So that's where it beats us out over, say, Sage or QuickBooks, is it's got that complete scalability. We can go to multiple subsidiaries, foreign currency, not a problem. It's got that full functionality. Really, it's been nothing but positive for us right now. My team is super excited to get using it every day. They love the interface is easy to use. The fact that it's, we've got all the security and audit logs in there gives me comfort as the senior finance person to be able to understand what's going on, to track it. But it's also not bogged down in unnecessary bureaucratic processes or administrative processes. It allows our team to be very responsive and dynamic, and that's great for us. Yeah, no, I think that, we got a great value for our offering, and we're really happy. We looked at some very cost competitive options, and the NetSuite team was able to meet that. And so yeah, we were happy. We feel like we got the Mercedes-Benz option, but we are paying a Toyota or Honda price. So that worked really well for us. Yeah, I think it's a great mix for us. Yeah, so far it's definitely been doing that. Yeah, so far it's been right on track and on schedule. It's been as advertised, so we're really happy with that. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to recommend it to one of my friends who's a controller at another company in our town.